Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel, Erin Twibbles Around Aimlessly. I'm Erin, and on this channel I am documenting my husband and I's journey to debt freedom and financial independence. We are following the budget mom for the most part, and today is Transfer Tuesday, my absolute favorite day of the week. It's a day where we make money movements of paying off extra debt, putting in extra money towards savings, and this week a new one for us, and that is going to be investing. So let's go ahead and let's jump right in. Okay, so if you are new here, I do the majority of my planning using my Happy Planner, and so I just make my printables and then I just hole punch them to fit them in. We have been focusing on paying off our consumer debt this year. We are down to our final debt, and that is, well, other than our mortgage, and that is our personal loan. So this week we made our usual $274 contractual payment. Plus we had an extra payment of $600, giving us a total of $874 going to our loan. That takes us down to owing $12,385, and this is an amortized amount, so I actually do have the interest factored in, and we are at 63% paid off. So this is about a 3% increase over last week. I always have my roundup challenge. This is any digital purchase that I make. I round it up to the nearest dollar, $5 or $10. For this week, we had $80.60. For my prolific surveys, I cashed out there at $37.82. And then we also had a cash for containers this week of $18.70. These are all going to go to my $1,000 project. And so the $1,000 project is just anything that I'm doing on the side. And then when we hit $1,000, that is what we use to invest. And so that comes to $137.12 for these three. And then my 3 challenges that I am doing for June. So first, this is a new one for me, and kind of the fun thing with this is it is determined entirely by you, the viewers, how much money I'm going to put into this. I cannot claim credit for this idea. I did get this idea from Tasha over at Mind Your Money, and her channel is linked down in the description below. Go ahead and go give her channel a look-see. And so I am basing this off of the number of likes that my Transfer Tuesday video gets from the week prior. So last week at the time that I checked it, this morning, so Tuesday morning my time, which is like Monday night and everybody there is in the US is asleep, I had 26 likes. So that is going to get $26. I figure as long as I don't have something completely random happen where I get like over 1,000 likes on each of my videos, which is unlikely at this point, I should be okay. A second one that I am doing, and I don't have the print off in front of me because I just didn't get around to printing it off because I procrastinated a bit. And this is based off of the summer solstice. This was from a young lady by the name of Kris, and her channel is Kris Budgets, and I will link that video below as well for the video where she discusses this. And it's a free download that you have. Yes, I know in Australia it's not summer, it's winter, but hey, technically our winters are still pretty warm, like many people's summers. Not as bad as Texas. We don't get Texas hot here even during our summer, at least not where I'm at. So I figure that one works. That one is going to be $20. And then last I have a Budget Mom challenge, and that was $10. So that is going to be another $56. That is going to go into a small little savings. I'm not sure if I want to make up cash envelopes for these or if I want to use kind of like a coin bank to put them in, because I have different coin banks that I have. Let me know your thoughts down below, because with the likes, it's going to have change, and I hate putting change into an envelope because it falls out all the time. Again, the way our currency works, this is our $1 coin. So $1 are coins, our $2 are coins. But I also don't want to round it up like I would normally do because that's not as accurate of a reflection there. So let me know your thoughts on which one to do, and I'll take that into consideration. And lastly, and finally, we hit $1,000 in our first $1,000 project. And so we did our first investment since moving to Australia into a taxable brokerage account, so an ETF. This is outside of our superannuation. Yes, we did investing back in the US. So this is the direction that we are moving. This was my newest goal that I recently set when we did our Q2 check-in. And so we invested in Vanguard ETF, VAS, which is Vanguard Australian shares. So that is just the Australian market. We've chosen the 4 different ETFs we're going to focus on. So 1 international, 1 domestic, 1 global, and then 1 global emerging markets, and then also 1 that's a bit more niche. And I'll talk about each one as we get to putting money in for that. But that went through. We were able to buy 10 shares for $936.60. Our totals then for this month, or not for this month, for this week, we're only in week 1 of June. So to debt, $874. To savings across the $1,000 project and the challenges was $193.12. Investing $936.60. So that gave us a total of transfers this Tuesday, or leading up to this Tuesday, of $2,003.72. So really happy with that, and it'll be fun kind of starting to factor this in. I do my net worth updates every month, so being able to factor in kind of how this grows as well. So that'll be really exciting. Last and final step, as always, is that we have our debt tracker. So here is my handy dandy debt tracker, one that I have been using every single week. I think most people are familiar with these. This came from Debt Free Charts. We were at 60% last week, so we are getting to color in 6 new little Detris blocks. And the reason that we are doing 6 instead of 3 is because the way that I have it calculated out is that each one comes to 1/2 of 1%. So for every 2, I have a 1% increase. I am all caught up. I should not have any more mistakes. Tap wood, knowing me, I'll still have mistakes because that's just me. And that is my life, and that is what I do. But slowly but surely getting there. We are still on track to have this paid off entirely in September. That will still be 4 months ahead of schedule than we had planned, so really happy with that. So those are our money movements for this week. As always, let me know down in the comments below what, if any, money movements you made. They can be big, they can be small. It's all about just building a behavioral habit and a consistency of always doing something. And so when you're doing that consistently on the same day each week, I promise you, you will see results, and it will be so motivating psychologically, because I know for a lot of people, especially people who have started at the beginning of the year, June, getting about 6 months into this is really where the blah kind of time starts. And this really helps you to keep your motivation moving forward. So next week, I will be back with another series of transfers. Who knows how much we're going to do then and where it is going to go. Until then, as always, remember to choose kindness, show gratitude, always keep a positive mindset, and I will see you in the next video.